All right, let's welcome back Wyoming Senator and Republican leadership, Senator John Barrasso, great friend. Senator, can I just, we have a crime wave in New York. There's a crime wave all across the country. Tragically, we have another funeral today at St. Patty's. 5,000 cops on the street protesting. Everybody up here is demoralized, but it is a national story. What are we going to do about this crime thing? What can we do about this crime thing? I know the cavalry's coming. I know we're going to win back the Senate in November. But between now and then is a long time, Senator Barrasso. Can we do something about this?
Well, it's heartbreaking what we're seeing now in New York. I'm going to have an editorial tomorrow in the New York Post specifically about this, about the Democrats and this administration's position of defunding the police rather than defending the police. And when you put that policy along with what is happening with an open southern border, where criminals and drug lords and gang members are just flowing into the country, this is what you expect when you have people who believe this sort of approach for the country, rather than the approach that we had in a prior administration with a commitment to defending the police, protecting our communities, and law and order.
Did you all, Republican leaders in the Senate, did you have a presser today about border control and trying to do something about the criminality and the drugs and the sex trafficking and whatnot? They're being flown all over the country. The locals don't even know they're coming. Did you come up with anything on that today?
We most certainly did, Larry. 15 senators talked about the specifics of the fact that the border is in tatters, and the president doesn't seem to care. Joe Biden hasn't been to the border since 2008, and that was a drive-by. He has essentially ignored what's happening at our southern border ever since the day that he basically held out the welcome, come to America sign to all the illegal immigrants by signing those executive orders. And as a result, here we are today where people are coming in droves. The last 3 months, we had more illegal immigrants into the country than we did in the entire year of 2020. Larry, we're talking up to 2 million people. And what do Democrats want to do? They want to offer amnesty for these people coming in illegally. And we know what to do. We need to get back to the enforcing the law, the return to Mexico, remain in Mexico policy, and complete the wall. And this is the reason that Joe Biden's popularity on this topic in terms of his approval is at an all-time low. 2 out of 3 people think that the president is doing a terrible job on this. Basically, this is a dereliction of duty by the President of the United States, Larry.
And Senator Barrasso, last one quickly, sir. I know that Build Back Better is dead. Save America, Kill the Bill. Manchin's really done a first-rate job. I think everybody would agree. But we just had Russ Vought, former OMB director, on, and you've got a February 18th budget deadline coming up, where the current services baseline would be, I think Russ said, 16% increase over a period of time. Can you stop that? The way we stop BBB, can we stop this? Because it's going to be more deficits and more debt.
Well, they've not passed a single appropriations bill in the Senate this year, not any of them through the committee. This is likely going to be a continuing resolution. The length of that isn't decided upon yet, or the number of the expense. So the government will continue to be open. But you know what we need to do? We need to cut wasteful Washington spending. You want to grow the economy, and we ultimately have to deal with the entitlements of Social Security, Medicare. Those are the things we do. But the best thing we can do is what we did in the previous administration: grow the economy by cutting taxes, getting rid of these worthless regulations, and using American energy. You may have seen the Gallup poll today that showed President Biden, basically the thing that he has dropped the most on has been his energy policy, because energy costs are up over $1 a gallon. It's the thing I heard about all last week traveling around the state of Wyoming, Larry.
Yep, those policies are killing the U.S., but they're helping Vladimir Putin. It's a terrible tale. Senator John Barrasso, thank you, sir. Look forward to talking soon. Up next.